Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment. And here we go.
This episode is not brought to you by Best Buy. They're a real piece of trash and we hate them. This episode is sponsored by the new movie, Mountain Man. It's a man versus a mountain. Check it out on the Levels of Geeks podcast.
And now your hosts of Levels of Geeks Live, Alex Figueroa and Nate.
Welcome everyone to a brand new episode of Levels of Geeks Live. I'm your host, Alex Figueroa. My co-host is
Nate from Netflix Reviews.
Yeah, so we skipped a week. I caught COVID. Yeah, I got my ass kicked by COVID, but it's okay. It is what it is. I'm here with my daughter here, and it's been a long time. It's been a while, man. I feel like the week was so long leading up to today. Well, how about you?
Yeah, well, there was also a holiday thrown in, right? We had Christmas. That probably that made it feel longer, too.
I can't call it Christmas because, honestly, we were all with COVID, so
We had, the rest of us had Christmas while you had
Christmas,
COVID miss.
Yes, we had COVID miss.
No, it was great. You know, Christmas was good. Got a couple of neat nerdy things, very happy, got to spend time with my family, ate, you don't know how much I ate. I in the chat I always send, photos of food, and I didn't send anything, barely. You don't even understand. So I ate my weight in meats, various meats, and potato salad and all the other good stuff. And yeah, it does feel right. We took a week off and it feels like we didn't record in about a month.
Yeah, it's so weird. But anyway, look, happy holidays to everyone out there. I had to put on my Christmas sweater because I was like, we didn't even do it last week's show before Christmas. So I was like, let me just do that. Happy holidays to everyone out there. Today we're giving away Smallville, the complete set on digital. There is someone who's going to be winning 10 seasons of Smallville. One lucky fan out there is going to win all that crap. I'm going to give away some movies tonight also. Again, holiday here at Levels of Geeks, the last show of the year for 2021. So pretty much... Yeah. We're going to give away some good stuff, all right? We're going to give away, like I said, tons of box sets, digital movies. But tonight is a great show, okay?
Alex, Rev's in the chat. What's up, Rev? He says, I sound like I'm speaking in an auditorium. And Robert said, I sound like I'm in Dolby Atmos. So I don't know if there's something with my
Wait, we sound good? Is that we sound good or we sound horrible? I don't know how that sounds.
And I don't know if it's just me. It's like maybe I sound like I'm in an amphitheater or something like that. I don't know.
I
don't know what that means, but hopefully it doesn't sound terrible.
I know. Nate sounds like you're speaking into Nate
Dolby Atmos. Dolby Atmos. I mean, Dolby Atmos sounds good, so I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
No, serious reverb, David Jane says.
Oh, serious reverb. Okay.
Maybe it's on my end. Let me see.
Maybe it's on your end? Maybe I'm on your end?
I never touched it. I never touched this thing, so I don't know. Let me lower my volume. I lowered my volume a little bit. Alex sounds normal. Nate has that amphitheater echo going on. Yep, Tribro says I have an echo too.
Interesting.
I apologize. I'm not in control of it. I'm not in control of it.
I don't know. How about now? How do you sound?
How do I sound now, guys? Let me know in the chat. Do I still have a crazy echo? 7. What the stuff Rob is saying makes me sound good.
You know, it's
and
funny.
Everyone else says I've got an echo.
I got a brand new mixer, right? We're trying out this mixer that I got for the show, and now I gave you. Still sounds the same. Pretty. Look at that. How did I USB? Let me see the preset here. It says none. Let's see.
All right, I'm gonna talk real quick and then hear myself on the YouTube video.
Yeah. See what. I don't.
Oh yeah, I got a serious echo.
You do? How about now? Talk.
All right, let's try it again. Let's see. Oh, perfect.
Is that what that is?
Mic check. Oh, never mind. Now it came back. Now it sounds good. Whatever you did, leave it like that. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, we're good.
Huh?
David Jane says that's a bingo, and Rev says it's gone. Okay, yeah, we good. Live mic check. 2 weeks off. Sometimes we gotta do live mic check.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I guess. Okay, so I don't know if the echo's there. I think it's the USB thing, but I don't hear you. But everyone's saying you sound good. All right, you know what? Good. On we go. Let's have
Yes.
some fun. We're going to be talking about The Matrix Resurrection. We're going to talk about a little bit about that. Then we're going to be talking about also, we're going to be hitting up some our top 10 2021 movies, which I'm excited to talk, because when I saw your list, I nearly caught a fever, because I was like, what the hell is going on here? Because half these movies, I don't even know what the hell you saw. But it's actually pretty fun. So with that said, like I said, we're going to be giving away a lot of stuff in tonight's show. It's going to be jam-packed of fun stuff. Leading up to the Geekies, January 17th is our awards ceremony here on Levels of Geeks, the first annual Geekies Awards.
Yeah. Very exciting. Now, for everybody who follows me over on Instagram, you guys know I put the first category up today. I figured 5 this week. We have 10 categories. I'm going to do 5 during the work week this week, 5 next week. And if you haven't voted yet, I know a lot of you guys have seen your votes already. So thank you for everybody who voted. Whoever hasn't voted yet, go to my stories and just put in the comment. It has like a little question. Which would you pick? Just type the title you want. We got about 20-something votes already. So there are 2 that seem to be getting most of the votes. And I'll tell you right now, Shang-Chi has 0 and Venom has 1. And Suicide Squad has a couple, and the other 2 seem to be kind of the horses that are running the race. So we'll see how that goes.
All right, so look, let's have some fun. Let's get into some Matrix Resurrection. I've been dying because once I saw this at home, I was like, holy moly, it's time to talk. Let's strap on in, let's take the red pill, and let's dive deep in to the Matrix Resurrection. Nate, what was your initial reaction when you saw this in the theater? Because I know you saw this on IMAX. So
I did.
So what was it?
I saw this on IMAX, and I'm going to be honest with you. This was an interesting experience. It was a very late show. I went with a group of friends. It was about 5 of us in the theater together in IMAX. And one of my friends absolutely hated it. Just didn't like it. And 2 of the other ones fell asleep. Now, it was a late show, like I said. We were there 10:35. So really it started around 11 p.m. Eastern, and after a long work day. And then me and my brother, we felt how we felt. So the experience was fine. As far as the theatrical experience, it was fine. Now, as far as the movie, I didn't hate it. I see a lot of backlash on it on Instagram. That's my pretty much only other go-to. I don't have Twitter. I don't. I watch and read reviews of certain people, but a lot of people not feeling it, and I get it. This is one of those movies that I think is going to be pretty divisive. You know what I mean? I feel like Revolutions is pretty universal for the most part. Like, pretty much everyone doesn't like it, right? You have a few people here and there. This is like the reverse. I've seen a lot of people that don't like it, and then I've seen a lot of people that kind of like it. I would say I'm in the second boat. I don't think it's great. I don't think it's a great movie. I don't think it's a necessary movie. If there's one thing this movie is, it is 100% unnecessary. I think you would agree with that. Like, this did not need, the franchise didn't need to continue at all. And so I think it's completely unnecessary. Now, it's here. So I'm not gonna let that kind of color my review. Well, if it's unnecessary, I automatically hit it. No, it's here. Let's watch it, whatever. I think it's fine. I would put it ahead of Revolutions. I think this movie has some ideas in it that are pretty cool. I do like the video game stuff. I think it's a way to modernize it, and it makes sense to me when you really like break down the story and really think about it. Not everyone's a gamer, but it fits within a modern world. You know what I mean? And what better way to kind of, as if you are the Matrix, right? This machine that's controlling people, than to get everyone to think, A, this is a work of fiction, right? And B, it's something that, like, how many people play video games in the world? Like, billions, you know what I mean? Or a billion, maybe. I don't know. So I like those ideas. I also hated some ideas. So I won't go into all my negatives, but I will say I did not hate this movie. I do not think it needs to exist, but it does, and I had an okay time with it. And these sound kind of soft as far as like it is because I feel pretty softly about it. I don't feel strongly about it either way.
You know, one thing I do agree with you is the fact that this movie did not need to be made. Like, that's one. Like, you already saw it from once the movie started and it started to do this whole, like, complex complex storyline, right? Because I mean, from the get-go, I was like, okay, are they gonna give you something on how he comes back? No, it was just a straight like hit you hard storyline, complex. You need to know the Matrix and live the Matrix to understand this film. And I think that's where, for me, I think this is where the movie falls flat. And I don't know if you agree with me. I think what a lot of people, and I'm not gonna speak for the millions out there that hate this movie. Did I like this movie? No. I think the movie was okay for what it was. All right, if you ask me, do I need to? I didn't need to have another Matrix movie. Like, unless there was something necessary to the story. Was there? No, it was nothing at all. And I think what hurt a lot of people was called, what we call here, high expectations, right? When a big IP kicks in and you see the name of the logo and you see the original actors coming into the role, you're going, oh my God, I have to see The Matrix, right? And they hit you with all this action, and when you sit down and you watch the movie, there was no damn action in this movie, right? Think about it. Sit down. For 2 hours and a half, there was no Matrix action. You got the beginning that replicated the first Matrix, right? They're running on the roof. You're going, oh, okay, cool. Other than that, when Neo is going to talk to Trinity again, that was the only fight sequence there. Because other than that, it was just them on the motorcycle, which was a horrible sequence, getting chased by these things.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you. This was not, to me, I don't know what other people, again, the Matrix can be interpreted by different people, whatever they want. I view The Matrix as a sci-fi action movie.
It is. That's exactly what it is.
That's what it is, right? That's what I got from the first Matrix. I got that. Well, I mean, we got that a lot in the second Matrix movie.
Yep.
Then Resurrection, I mean, whatever, Revolution, whatever.
Revolution had, but it had big set pieces. Remember the battle in Zion?
Right.
That junk is like 30 minutes long, you know?
Right. But then this one went,
Nothing
we're
like that.
going to go straight story and forget the action. What made us famous, right? And then it was more of a love story than the main, like, it was more Neo loving Trinity and they need to be together to power the, and I was like, this is not what I signed up for. Like, this is not what people wanted to see. Personally, I didn't want to see this. I wanted to see Neo come back and do all this ass whipping. But is the storyline good? Yes. And I'm going to say why. Because we live in a society that lives on their phones. That's exactly what this Matrix is about.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. It's about society holding on to the technology, and they can't even get away from their phones at all. They
don't
live
want
by
to.
it.
That's kind of the whole premise is like they don't want, they just like it. They're fine.
Yeah. And how easy was it to keep Neo in the Matrix? Easy. You saw Trinity every day, the same spot for a little bit, but he was sucked in his work, sucked into the video game, sucked into the telephone, like what we live in now is exactly what Matrix Resurrection is. Now, people hate it. I was reading on Twitter, people hate it. They're like, oh, this and that. I just think what made this movie fall flat is the fact that it did not feel like a Matrix movie. You got all the set pieces. You got everything you needed. But the fact is, they were trying to recreate the first movie and the second movie with modern technology, with a new spin, with this new Trinity is now half of him. Honestly, that's too complex. Like, you made Neo the one, and now all of a sudden, Neo needs Trinity.
It's
like
the two.
Yeah, now you need two. So that didn't work for me. Morpheus, horrible how they dealt with Morpheus. I am sorry. The actor was good. The actor that played Morpheus was good. But guess what? He ain't Morpheus. Like, I don't care.
My brother texted me from 3 seats over, and he just said, he's like, there's a scene where I don't remember what happens, but Morpheus is escaping, and it was when they were in Zion, and he just like, good thing this guy is balls. And I was like, at first I didn't get it, but I was like, no, he literally is just made of little balls.
Metal
you know,
balls,
like
yeah.
it's weird.
Yeah,
Like,
he's a
what is
metallic
that?
balls. Yeah, he's like a metallic balls. But the fact is, it's like, oh, and for those of you out there, this movie is canon with the video game. So if you want to see Morpheus die, he died in the first Matrix game. He gets killed in the first. When you beat the game, Morpheus gets lit up. You going, what the hell? And it's canon with this movie. That's why Morpheus is not Morpheus in this movie, because he got killed with all this stuff. So again, to me,
It's like
again,
the essence of Morpheus.
Yes, the
than
essence.
truly Morpheus.
Yeah. So the Lawrence Fishburne got killed in the video game. They made it canon, and then you see it play out in the new movie. Personally, I agree with you. This is not a movie that should have never been made, and I'm happy for them to make it. But for a budget, and Robert Makes the Cut said this, on a budget of $200 million, that is not a smart idea.
Well, yeah, and to be honest, I mean, as far as the budget is concerned, I will say this, at least the movie looks like it cost $200 million rather than not. The effects are good. You know, Lana Wachowski, I don't know if maybe they're just better together, but it felt like different with not having both of the Wachowskis working on it.
The sisters,
personally. Yeah, I mean, look, you're right. As far as the action is concerned, I thought the train scene was cool, but short. It's short, but it was cool. And I thought I liked the fight that was kind of a throwback to the Agent Smith fight with the new Agent Smith guy. I can't call him Kristoff because he's the voice of Kristoff from Frozen. What's his name? Jonathan Groff. You know, that was fine. And the little Morpheus and Neo fight, like, it was all okay. The problem is that the other Matrix movies have these massive, big set piece action scenes. All three of them. Matrix 1 and Matrix Reloaded, Matrix Revolutions, each of them. They have a scene. Oh, Baby Smiling. Everyone, we're going to get like 5 more subscribers here because Baby's smiling. We're going to, you know, they have these big 30-minute, 20-minute plus action. This doesn't have any of those at all. They're all short. And when you have a movie that's so inventive and creative, the first one, it seems like they couldn't match it. So on one hand, it's almost smart that they didn't try to, but on the other hand, it's disappointing that they didn't try to. This movie's going to exist in this weird gray space for me, where it's like, well, they could have done more, but they didn't need to do it at all. But maybe they couldn't do more, but maybe, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's unfortunate because I love Keanu Reeves. I love Carrie-Anne Moss. I like them both in this movie. You know, I like the cast. It was good, except I didn't like Jada Pinkett Smith as like the old makeup. Yeah, that was stupid. That was really stupid. But it's better than CGI-ing her old, I guess. They just did some makeup. And again, I like some of the ideas. I was okay with the love story. I didn't have a problem with it. But it just feels needless. It feels irrelevant. You know what I mean? And by the end of it, you know, it ends in a way that could make more, and it also ends in a way where I don't care if they make more. And again, I didn't dislike, like, I didn't get out of my seat and be like, wow, what a piece of garbage. I don't think it's a garbage movie. I just think when it's so unnecessary, it makes it hard to be invested in it. And I like some of the meta jokes. Last thing, I like some of the meta jokes. You know, people, that was another thing online. I'm sure you saw it. Like, people were complaining about them making the jokes about, like, well, Warner Brothers wants a sequel, and, you know, we're going to do it with or without you. And it's very meta. And I always kind of dig meta stuff in movies if done right. I thought they did it. I thought it was fine. So I'm not going to sit here and gripe and be mad. I do like the Matrix franchise, but I really only love the first movie, and I really like the second one, and the other two are just kind of, they exist. You know what I mean? So it is what it is.
No, look, I agree with you. I just feel like, one, this project was not rushed. They had a lot of time to put this movie together. Okay. Yeah. I do agree with you. Did Lana need her sister to put this movie together? I think so. But there's a reason why she didn't return for this movie, right? Like, she didn't want to come back. I just feel like this movie had a lot of potential, like you said. Now, I would have worked a lot with that whole swarm thing when they were going into the thing and everyone turned into zombie, like Matrix zombies.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, wow, imagine like Neo beating the crap out of the entire...
See, that's a cool idea. This movie has cool ideas in it.
Yeah, they had a lot of premise, but then it starts to fall flat. Like, all of a sudden, this dude got a force field, and they're driving, and he's pushing cars, and I'm like, what is this? Like, what am I watching? Like, you know, even the scene that they are about to jump off the roof, which I thought was pretty cool, right? Like, he throws the machine. It looked like a video game, right? Like, he throws the missile, they hit the other thing.
The helicopter.
Yeah, and then you hit the square button to jump off the roof, or the X in the perfect timing. And
it's a quick time event.
Yeah, the quick time event, the quick cuts, right? I don't know. I just feel like this movie has so much potential. And this, again, proves a point that a lot of people should watch movies with not high expectations when you're going to see movies that made a mark in history, in cinema history, you know?
When it's 18 years between movies, go in knowing it's 18 years between movies. Anytime a sequel takes that long, it is extremely rare that it's worthwhile. For me, I think Mad Max Fury Road, that was a sequel that came way later. That was... At least you can put it with the predecessors and it's like it's as good or better. Other than that, anything that takes almost 20 years to come out as far as a sequel, it's usually not going to be what you expected or want.
Well, it's the same thing with Bad Boys, right? Bad Boys 3 came out, but that was really good, right? Like, if you really look at
that
it,
was good. Yeah,
that was a surprise hit for me because, honestly, my expectations were so low.
That's the thing. When that happens, exactly what you just said, it's a surprise. It's never like expected that it's going to be that great after that amount of time.
Yeah. So look, with that said, if I had to rate The Matrix Resurrection, I would give it a 3.5 out of 5. That's my.
I'm the same. I gave it a 7. Obviously I post on Instagram with Letterboxd. I did a 3.5, but I gave it a 7. For me, a 7 is like it's good. It's not a bad movie. It doesn't mean I want to watch it 100 times, but I didn't hate it. I didn't want to get up and leave throughout the whole movie. It was fine. It was fine.
No, I mean it was. I just didn't like the beginning when they had it was a replaying and it was different people and then you could see who's what. I didn't like that because I was like, you're not explaining much. Like, what are we watching here? And I think that's where the movie falls flat. It's the explanation of the 60 years that he was in hibernation and in the Matrix.
Yeah.
It was just, I don't know.
It's not great. They don't really explain how my dad built a resurrection machine. Well, what? How did that work? How can you just build a machine that can bring someone back to life? Two people back to life.
Yeah, so it was, to me, it didn't work well. But with that said, look, we both gave it 3.5s across the board.
3.5.
Yeah, so with that said, guys, I mean, there's a lot of comments, so we should read some comments.
Yeah, we'll go to the comments in a second, except for these one about online strips without
Lovelace?
clothing. They can get out of here. Yeah, get out of here. One thing I will say, though, is, and it was a little, we had a little conversation in the group chat as far as the box office. I think it only made $22.5 million or something on the weekend.
Yeah, floppity.
Now, the funny thing is, and I think you can attest to it. I mean, you haven't been on much because you've been sick. Every single person has seen this movie. So I think Warner Brothers they shot themselves in the foot here because this would have made a lot of money if they didn't put it on HBO Max. Because I can't go everyone's seen it. I've seen hundreds of reviews of every single person. People are watching it. They're just not all going to the theater. So I don't know if you saw, they recently announced for next year, and we're not doing movie news, and we'll get to the comments, like I said, but the Batman, it's coming out March 4th, and then it's coming out on HBO Max April 29th or something like that.
Oh, hell
so it's a 46-day window. So next year, rather than same day and same date, they're doing a 46-day window for their big movies. This one, The Flash, Aquaman, they announced all the DC stuff. I think that's better than day and date because at that point, if people really want to see it immediately, they're going to go to the theater. And then the real people who just really, really want to wait, they only got to wait a month and a half. You know what I mean? I think that would have been better because they apparently they said Warner Brothers they lost a lot of money this year on a lot of their properties because of the HBO Max.
Well, I would like to ask you this before we get to the actual people. Okay, so let's say it never did streaming. It went straight to the theater. The problem that I think they would never made much of a money is because when they were going up against Spider-Man, right? And
sure, yep.
Multiple viewings of Spider-Man, because I know you saw it twice. You were telling me. Yeah, you saw it twice. Rob saw it 10 times.
15 times.
Yeah, 15, I think he said. And
he's watching it right now.
Yeah, as we speak, he's in the theater.
He's in the theater. Yeah.
But my thing is, I think what will hurt the movie even more was the fact that all the negativity, not many people would have went to see The Matrix. Whereas in watching it streaming, you have that, okay, I'm watching it at home, over watching it, whatever. But imagine if it never did and people were like, yo, this movie's garbage. Wait for it till it comes out, on disc or on HBO.
But that's the thing. The reviews are, I would say, more mixed than pure negative. You know what I mean? So I think people would have been intrigued. They would have at least been intrigued. It would have made more than 22 and a half. I promise you that.
Oh, yeah.
But would it have been 200? I don't think it ever would have made that. It's just too late. You know what I mean? Like it waited too long to make this movie. But watch your Instagram feed in 2 months when it comes out in 4K, and every single person buys it. I'm just telling you now. Every single person. So they'll make money on it.
All the collectors are gonna buy the steelbook.
They're gonna buy it. Yeah, they're all gonna get the set with Neo flying up. The butt of the Matrix or something like that.
Oh, Trinity, like Trinity and him flying together.
Trinity flying. Yeah. So I can't wait to see everyone buy it, even though they all said they hated it. So very excited.
Yeah, I mean, look, let's see what you guys are saying. So again, guys, if you guys have some like deep thought into this Matrix Resurrection, put it in the comments. Nate is gonna read your comments across.
All right, so we got Tony. I remember where we started. Tony says, I don't know about you guys, but I've seen a lot of people on YouTube comparing the Matrix Resurrections to The Last Jedi.
Nah, Last Jedi was better.
Yeah, I haven't seen that, but I don't watch a lot of YouTube. So, Tony, I believe you. He also said, I seem to be the only one that likes Resurrection and thinks it's better, easily the best sequel since the original. So he likes this better than Reloaded and Revolutions. Now, we do got we call him Hot Take Tony around here because he sometimes has some hot takes. And he hated the last two sequels. So let's see. What else do we got here? Robert, Kal-El Daly's here. Look at the little one. Well, welcome, Kal-El Daly.
Hey, Kal-El.
The one is now the 2, Robert says. Jay Manley says, it was a sci-fi thriller with a little action. I think he means this one. I would agree with that.
Yes.
It was more story and sci-fi than action. Merry Christmas, everyone. Let's not forget the movie bombed hard at the box office. The baby's cute. Let's be honest. The Wachowskis haven't made a good movie since the first Matrix and Cloud Atlas. And did anyone see Jupiter? I like Speed Racer. Personally, I don't think Speed Racer is a bad film. And I thought Jupiter Ascending was okay. I like the Wachowskis. I don't agree with you there, but that's just me. Nate sounds like he's announcing a wrestling match. Thanks. And then that's it. Not a lot of reviews in here, so I'm surprised nobody else really gave a take. Oh, here we go. Tribro says, I haven't seen The Matrix 4, and I probably won't. I did not like Reloaded or Revolutions. Okay, so fair enough. And Robert gave it a 3.
Okay.
And Kal-El Daly says,
33 said, I thought The Matrix was okay. I really hated the last 10 minutes.
Okay.
Which the ending was kind of.
That's with all the crazy people falling off the buildings, and then she goes to meet
totally
Doogie Howser and punches him in the face.
How did they allow that? Like people throwing themselves. Like I was shocked.
It was like
when I saw that.
Did you see The Happening? With the people, like the construction workers.
No, I was thinking of 9/11 when dudes were really throwing themselves off the building. Like I was just like, how did they green like this? Like. We're going to have people throw themselves to their deaths to kill Neo and Trinity. Like, I was like, yo, this is crazy. Sick people.
Kal-El Daly says, I just hope the, I don't know what that is supposed to be, the prequel trilogy with Michael B. Jordan being the one was talked about before Neo. Hope they, maybe like hope they make it? I don't know. Matrix Resurrection, 8 out of 10 for Tony.
Okay.
And Jay gave it a 3.5 like us. So there you go.
Yeah.
Look, you see, our chat's not full of people giving it a 1. That's what I mean. Like, I don't think. I know people did hate it. Someone commented on my post when I put my review and just said horrible movie, and I asked why, and they just put wokeness, and I was like, okay, well, look, that's Hollywood. That is the current climate. Almost requires certain elements to be made. Are you always gonna like it? No. But if you can't watch around certain things, it's like then maybe don't watch movies anymore because they're all going to have some elements of those things. And it was just not a very good review. He didn't give a very good review.
Well, I mean, everything is like, if you look at any movie, everybody goes, oh, it's woke or this or that. I mean, at this point, it's like you're going to know it's woke or you're not. I mean, but
why are these women characters so strong?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, relax, bro.
Pop Culture gives it a 3. So, I mean,
Robert, Chad was. I put that in the chat. Chad Stahelski, director of John Wick 2 and John Wick 3, playing Chad.
And he was a stunt.
He was a
Neo
stunt double,
right?
In the original trilogy.
So.
Yeah, he was a stunt man, and now he's Trinity's husband, Chad. So that was a nice little Easter egg. I like that. That was cool.
No, that was cute. Jay Manley said, and yes, I will end up owning the physical media. I mean, look, you're gonna. Again, if you love the movie, you loved it, you like it, you hate it, you hate it. the point is, you're gonna get it to put it with the rest of the 3 movies from the Matrix. I mean, like it or not, I mean, it is what it is. But all right, guys, take out your top 10 list because we're gonna go and we're gonna do it like we've been doing it. I'm gonna throw up Nate's list and then we'll talk about each of his movies and then the same thing with myself. I think the last time we did it, I went first, right?
Okay.
All right, so you go now, right?
So now I'll start with my honorable. I don't know if you put honorable mentions.
No,
on, so
I
I'll
did
just
not.
Say them.
All right, go ahead.
So I'll say my honorable mentions before you put the list up. I had 4. A Quiet Place 2. I liked it. I thought it was a very good sequel. Just outside of my top 10. Zack Snyder's Justice League. I know that's going to be in Alex's top 10. I gave it an 8.5. I really liked it. I would say I didn't love it, but I really liked it. It's really good. It's too long. Wrath of Man. I liked that movie a lot. That was really good. Guy Ritchie, Jason Statham. And by the way, they got a new movie coming out. I saw the trailer. It looks good. And then Antlers, a little horror movie that not a lot of people saw that was very, very solid. So that's my honorable mentions. Okay, we could go to my list now.
You ready? All right,
I'm ready. All right, so I'll just go 10 to 1. 10, and I'm not going to spend a ton of time because we want Alex to go. Number 10, for me, Last Night in Soho, Edgar Wright. It was a great year for directors that I love, like Steven Spielberg, Edgar Wright, Denis Villeneuve, Guillermo del Toro. They all came out with movies this year. Fantastic. So Last Night in Soho, Edgar Wright. Nobody really talked about this movie when it came out. It kind of came and went, but I thought the performances were great. I thought the premise was very good, and I just like Edgar Wright as a filmmaker, so I really dug it. The soundtrack, amazing. My number 9 is West Side Story. Now, I know, I love Spielberg. Okay, fine, whatever. He's my favorite director. That being said, the movie's legitimately good. So, when you have a director who is as talented as he is and he takes on a property like this, I've never seen the old one. So don't ask me if it's better than that. I have no idea. What I do know is I had no idea what the story was about. I didn't realize it's kind of dark. Like this has there's some stuff going on here that I didn't know. I didn't love all the songs, but I loved the cinematography. I thought the performances were really good. I really enjoyed it. I was surprised when I walked out the theater. I was like, dang, I didn't think I was going to like it that much. I was also the only person in the whole IMAX theater. Number 8, 007, No Time to Die. Now, I definitely like this one more than Alex when we reviewed it. I gave it a 9. I thought it was awesome. I ranked it 3rd among the Daniel Craig movies. I think it's not as good as Casino Royale or Skyfall, but I think it's better than Quantum and Spectre. That being said, if I gave it a 9, that means all 3 of the top 3 are 9+. Daniel Craig was awesome in this. The action scenes were big. The movie was big. Ana de Armas stole the movie, and she's only in like 10 minutes of it. Great music. It was just really, really good movie. Number 7, Judas and the Black Messiah. Now, this was nominated at this year's Oscars, which means it would have came out before, but this didn't come out in theaters and HBO, I think, until January of this year, or February. And it was great. I won't spend a lot of time on it. It was a while ago, but if you haven't seen it, it's Daniel Kaluuya absolutely deserves all the praise he got for that performance. Fantastic. My number 6 is The Suicide Squad. I really, really enjoyed The Suicide Squad. I thought it was a lot of fun. This is another one I gave a 9 out of 10. I think everything on here was a 9 out of 10 for me. Except one. Great. I mean, a lot of great cast, a lot of fun, great action scenes, funny. Loved it. The Night House is my number 5. I had to, as a horror fan, this was my favorite horror movie of the year. Nobody saw it. Nobody really talked about it. It has one of the scenes that made me jump higher than I've ever jumped out of a chair in my life. It caught me so off guard. And Rebecca Hall is amazing in it. Number 4. Now, our friend. I know nobody saw this. Nobody saw this. I saw this in January. I wrote a review back when we had the website and everything. It's a drama. So if you don't like dramas, just steer clear of it. The performances are so good. Dakota Johnson, Casey Affleck, Jason Segel. It's a tearjerker. I don't cry. So, of course, it didn't jerk any tears out of me. But if you cry at movies, you will cry at this movie. Very, very good movie. I highly recommend it if you've never seen it. My number 3, Spider-Man No Way Home. What are you going to say? It was big. It was awesome. It was very good. It was exciting. Saw it twice. Loved it. My number 2 was Dune. Now, Dune was one of those movies, like, I saw it and I really, really liked it, but I didn't know where I was going to rank it. And I was going through, I was like, wow, I liked it better than this, and I liked it better than this. And they made it all the way up to 2. Denis Villeneuve, just his whole visual style, I love. Alex fell asleep during this one, but I didn't fall asleep. I loved it, and I thought it was fantastic. And my number one, and this is, I said this when I walked out the theater, the Patreon people can attest to it. I put it in the chat and everything. This movie, right when I saw it, I said, this is the best movie of the year. This is my favorite movie of the year. I don't like to say best. This is my favorite movie of the year. Ridley Scott absolutely knocked it out of the park. The performances, amazing. Matt Damon, amazing. Adam Driver, amazing. Jodie Comer, amazing. The set piece, the big fight at the actual last duel. I mean, if you like Ridley Scott, if you like Gladiator Ridley Scott and that kind of style, Kingdom of Heaven, you will not be disappointed with this movie. I know Rev from the chat, he also really loved it. Robert really liked it. Alex, have you seen it yet? Did you get a chance to watch it yet?
The last dude, no.
You will like it.
Every time I was trying to get the 4K, it's sold out. I'm
99.9% sure you're going to like it. It's not an action movie, but it has action and it's pretty brutal. So that's my number one. I love The Last Duel. I saw a couple movies after, and I still have a couple more to go, but I don't see anything passing anything on this list. So before you go, let's just see what everyone's saying about my list and if they're talking trash. What's that? See, Triborough said, wokeness does not define a film, either good or okay. He's going back to The Matrix. Yes, very good. Cal-El Daily said, real quick, people want to lump everything into wokeness, and it's getting disgusting. Most people can't even explain why they say this. That's true. You do realize The Matrix is literally about waking up and being woke. You're right. Okay, Triborough says his honorable mention is a movie called Palmer. I think that was a Justin Timberlake movie. Tony Movie Chappie, West Side Story was amazing. Easily the best musical I've seen since La La Land. JB said, what about Top Gun 2? That will be over a decade and it's supposed to do well. Good show, guys. Thanks. Well, it might be great. I don't know. It might be terrible. We don't know yet. Triborough says it's a different type of woke. Okay, I'll go off from The Matrix. No Time to Die was good. The only thing I didn't like was the villain and the ending. I'm very mixed on it. That was Tony. Robert says honorable mentions for him. Justice League, A Quiet Place 2, In the Heights, Godzilla vs. Kong, and Nobody. Stephanie, what's up, Stephanie? She says, I still haven't seen Last Night in Soho. I was suspecting The Last Duel would be your number one. I didn't get a chance to see it yet. Stephanie, watch it. It's really good. And Suicide Squad was fun, but a bit overrated. That's Tony. Triborough says, I did not like the ending to The Night House, but I did like the story, Nate. Okay, fair enough. Jay's number 10 was Judas and the Black Messiah. Triborough, Stillwater. Stillwater, one of Matt Damon's best films in a long time. Robert's number 10, Nightmare Alley. Tony says Dune was great. David Jane says Denis Villeneuve is the best sci-fi director since Ridley Scott's heyday. You won't get an argument from me. I actually agree with that. Jay Manley said number 9 for him is The Last Duel. Stephanie's number 10 is Pig. Your favorite, one of your favorite movies of the year, starring Nicolas Cage. Pig. Jay's number 8 is The Little Things. Robert's number 9 is Shang-Chi. Jay, King Richard. Honorable mentions, Malcolm and Marie, Dune, and Zack Snyder's Justice League. That's Stephanie. There's a lot of comments in here. Nobody is number 6 for Jay. Tick Tick Boom is Pop Culture 33's number 1. And I will say, I believe him because he recommended this to me multiple times, and I kept telling him, no, it just doesn't look like something I want to watch ever. But I'm glad he really loved it. Suicide Squad is number 8. Dune is number 2 for Pop Culture. Caladay said, cool list, but the Suicide Squad got to go. I disagree. I don't think it got to go. I think it got to stay. I thought it was fantastic. Robert says West Side Story is number 7. No Time to Die, number 6. Triborough fell asleep during Suicide Squad. Don't be so sleepy when you watch movies. And Kal-El Daly says Promising Young Woman was a top 2. Now, I saw that in 2020, so that's why I didn't include it in my list. But it was on my list last year for 2020. King Richard, Last Duel, Tick Tick Boom is definitely my top 10. Dune. Okay, they're just going to give their list. So, Alex, you go ahead.
All right. So, my list, I mean, you can help me out. If
I can't wait to see your list.
Hopefully, you can help me out if I pick the right movies on the list. But all right, here we go. This is my list. Okay? So just look through it, soak it in, just soak it in. Now, mind you,
those all look like movies from this year. Willy's Wonder.
Yeah.
Was that this year or the end of last year?
February.
Okay, and then this looks like a fine list.
Okay, so let's go through the list. We'll talk about it, and then why I didn't pick certain other movies, why I didn't make the list. So, number 10, Wrath of Man, loved it. Nate was like, you gotta check it out. This is up your alley. Loved it. I brought the Blu-ray. Can I believe they did not make a 4K of it? But it is what it is. Great film. Number 9, Willy's Wonderland. Now,
Another Nicolas Cage movie.
this movie is freaking awesome. Now, the only reason, and I know a lot of people hate it for what it is. The reason why I like it is because it reminds me of like X-Files, Supernatural, if you watch those TV shows. So it had like that quirky horrorness, but it was so cheesy and just Nicolas Cage fun. So I liked it. I just, to me, it was really good. And again, I don't watch much movies. I mean, this is the most that I've seen in for a decade, for a year, to be honest with you. Halloween Kills. Now, did I like the movie? No. But out of other choices out there, this was, to me, was better than the other ones.
You just liked it more than other ones you saw.
Yeah. Like, Suicide Squad, if you know, everyone knows me, I love my DC. I did not like Suicide Squad. It is what it was, but I prefer the source material over what we got with that. And I felt like Suicide Squad was way too quick for another movie. But that's just me.
Sure.
Halloween Kills. The gore was amazing in this movie. Everything else is just some horrible, cheesy, just straight horrible horror, right? Number 7, Pig. Stephanie and everyone made fun of me going, this is you guys, you're going to say it sucked. But you know what? Surprise hit for me because I really liked the movie Pig with Nicolas Cage. I thought it was a unique storyline. And I thought it was
Stephanie
really good.
liked it.
Yeah, Stephanie liked it. Yeah, I think out of everyone, me and Stephanie's the only one that enjoyed Pig. I thought it was a good story about a guy looking for his pig.
Yeah, you have 2 Nicolas Cage movies in your top of 2021.
Now, let's see. What else we got? Army of the Dead. I think this was a really good movie. Very good movie. I love my zombie movies. And I think this was a really good one for, I mean, hasn't been much zombie movies out there that's been like in a limelight. And Zack Snyder, we all know he's known for zombies. And you can see why, to me, he's the king of zombies movies. Reminiscence.
Me and you are the only people who like this one.
Yeah, the only two is me and you, because I love this movie, and I love murder mystery movies. And this was like a cyberpunk movie that took place in like Florida, Miami? Right on the water, apocalypse type stuff.
Under the water.
Under the water. Honestly, I really enjoyed it. I know a lot of people hate it, but I love this. I thought it was a great film. I know me and you brought the damn thing in 4K, so.
It sold 2 copies. One to me, one to you.
Just for
I
me
thought it
and
was
you.
good. I agree with you.
Yeah, I thought it was good. 007. Okay, here we go. No Time to Die. I saw this movie once in the theater. I'm going to watch it again. It's in my pile of boxes. I did not like this movie as much. But again, I seen it once, and that was my internal reaction. So if I see it the second time, I might change the outcome. But when I first saw it, I was kind of angry with where we were going with the ending. I wasn't too thrilled with it. But overall, I don't think it's better than Skyfall to me is the best Bond movie ever made.
You're right. Yeah, it's not better than Casino either.
No, it's not. But the action sequences in this movie, that's where I'm telling you right now. Like, I can't wait to see it again because the action sequences in 007 is But the storyline I wasn't too crazy with. Black Widow.
Like the villain, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, and the villain stunk. Oh my God. I thought Dominic Green was whack. This dude, Remy Malek, stink. Okay. Black Widow. Let me tell you, out of all the Marvel movies that I've seen, because I've seen all the Phase 1 and Phase 2, Phase 3, not crazy with Phase 4. This one was the best one. This one was better than Shang-Chi. Everyone could do whatever they want with the Shang-Chi. I fell asleep in Shang-Chi like 6 times. So,
that's
Black Widow was freaking good. I love the spy. To be honest, I love that whole spy element. I think Black Widow should have just came out years ago before she died. But I love Black Widow. I think it's a really good movie. Oh, Ghostbusters 2. What do you want me to say?
It
didn't make your list or your honorable mentions, but
they said no. Well, I only gave it a 6, so I couldn't put it in my honorable
there's
mentions.
no
I
way
have to be
this
honest.
this was Suicide Squad over Ghostbusters.
I can't wait to watch one of them again, and I plan to not watch another one of them. Ghostbusters is not for me. It's
No,
not my
I know,
property.
I know.
It's not my property. But I knew this. Whoever, when they wrote this movie, they said, call Alex, tell him, ask him what he likes, and then they wrote it all down, and then they made it. And look, it made your list.
Look, one of my most anticipated movie of this year was Ghostbusters, and it lived to perfection. I think, it's crazy. I mean, me and you never tackled this in none of the episodes. I think Ghostbusters Afterlife tackled the nostalgia and bringing back the original characters way better than Star Wars Force Awakens. They used them way better in story.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And I think the audience connected more with the Ghostbusters, where Star Wars, it was more for the nostalgia and people, oh my God, Luke Skywalker's there. But the storyline didn't even it wasn't even around the characters. They just threw them there to throw them there. So I think Ghostbusters figured it out and went, you know what, we're going to do this right. But it blended well. Awesome movie. I can't wait to get it digitally next week. Coming out January 4th. February 1st, you can buy a physical. If you want to buy a physical, it's out in 4K.
You're going to buy it digital, even though when you buy it physical, it's going to come with a free
pre-ordered it digitally.
Just in case it sells out. Just in case they run out of digital copies, then make sure you pre-ordered it.
No, I did.
Hey, look, you support what you love.
That's right. I pre-ordered the digital copy of Ghostbusters.
Yours going to be there midnight. It's going to be in your thing. You're going to wake up. Oh, it's time to watch it. You're going to put it on. Go back to sleep.
Can't wait to see it. And then number 1, hands down.
Easy call for you.
Yeah, easy call. Justice League Zack Snyder, I think to me is one of the best, and I think is the best comic book movie I think put on screen. A lot of people have their choices of, Dark Knight with Heath Ledger as the best comic book movie. Yes, but I think in terms of true comic book, I think this one felt more comic book.
Dark Knight feels more real world.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like a comic book movie. It felt like you took the characters and you put them in a real world situation, and what do you get?
And I think that's a good argument. What do you like in your comic book movie, though? Are you okay with them taking a property and then putting it in a real world and seeing how that looks? Or do you just want a straight up comic book on screen? Because this is more of that, right? The latter. This is, like you said, it looks more, and Zack Snyder is very good at this. Watchmen, same thing. 300, same thing. He's good at putting panels of comic books and graphic novels onto the screen. So I 100% agree with you.
Yeah, look, it's a cool argument. I mean, I know a lot of people are going to be, oh, you're crazy, you blah, blah, blah. But honestly, is it really a true comic book movie, too, where Zack Snyder feels like a graphic novel just splattered on screen? Again, we could talk about the way they film comic books and which ways we like it. I'm at a point that as long as it's entertaining, we're good to go. But with this, Zack Snyder cut, whether you're watching the gray edition or you're watching the actual colored version, I still think it's a fantastic movie. I still haven't watched it in 4K yet because...
Me neither.
To be
but
honest,
you saw it 13 times.
I saw it 13. Yeah, so
I don't give it a break. You'll watch it next year.
Yeah, so...
All right, let's go back to the chat because a lot of people have said stuff since then. So Harrison, I'm going to go back to where I stopped last time. Harrison, really old movies. He says his top 3. He only saw 6 movies this year. So you've seen more than him. You got him beat. He watched a lot of movies. They were just all from 1921 instead of 2021. His were No Time to Die at number 3, No Way Home at number 2, and Dune was his number 1. Triborough said he was laughing at something. Ghostbusters Afterlife was Robert's number 2. Jay's number 5 was Ghostbusters Afterlife. Wrath of Man was very good. Triborough agrees. No Way Home, Spider-Man No Way Home was Robert's number 1. Called it. Now, Stephanie coming in with some oddball picks for her top 10. Number 9, Shiva Baby, which I saw. I saw Shiva Baby. Did you see Shiva Baby?
I don't know what the hell Shiva Baby is.
It's on HBO Max. You don't watch it. It was all right. It was pretty good. And she also liked The Green Knight, which I absolutely hated. And that's one of those where it's flip-flopped. I tend to like more movies than I dislike. You know what I mean? Because I like movies. Like I like watching them. So it's rare that I like hate movies, but I hated that movie. I did not like it at all. Jay's number 4 is The French Dispatch, a movie I refuse to watch because I do not like Wes Anderson. Triborough's number 9, Without Remorse. I think that's the Michael B. Jordan movie on Amazon. Stephanie says Willy's Wonderland is also an honorable mention. Willy's Wonderland was awesome, so they all agree with you. Cal L. Day says, I didn't see a few of those movies, but the list looks really nice, but he's surprised that The Last Duel was not on your list. Well, he didn't see it.
I never seen it. And again, I never seen Spider-Man either, so there's no... I couldn't put that
you have to go with what you have seen by this deadline.
That was our rule.
Yeah, that's the rule. Ralph says, I'm going to live stream my top 5 horror movies of 2021. Very good. You can check out Ralph at Horror and Coffee. You could also see him in, what movie did I say he was in? Dude, we reviewed not that long ago. It was something with Luis Guzman. Oh, The Last Stand with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah. Don't get mad at me, Ralph. Jay Manley's number 3 was Don't Look Up. Oh, another movie I absolutely hated. He said Wednesday nights, the stream, Pop Culture 33. I'm shocked that Reminiscence made the list. That was a rough watch for me. For most people, except me and Alex. Cal L. Daly says, let's be honest, Halloween 2018 is overrated and is just an H2O remake. Interesting take. Robert says he hasn't seen Pig, but it's on Hulu. Triborough, number 8, without his number 9 and number 8 were both without remorse, apparently. Triborough, fix that. 7, Beckett. I don't even know what that is. 6, Candyman. 5, Army of the Dead. 4, Malignant. I'm surprised you didn't have Malignant on your list.
You know,
I thought it was going to crash.
I forgot. It could have made. It could have made.
Could have replaced Pig. Malignant.
Halloween Kills. I removed that one.
Oh, Halloween Kills. Okay, there you go. Horror for horror. Jay Manley's number 2, Spider-Man: No Way Home. Jay's number 1 was Dune. Dune getting a lot of love. Robert liked Reminiscence, so thank you, Robert. You're with us. Alex, we will be the ones that defend Pig, Stephanie says.
Yep.
Tony Movie liked Reminiscence. Kevin Simmons, I like Reminiscence because I won it from this show. Shout out to Kevin. Yes, and you got another. You won last week too. I got to send you your code. Robert got it on 4K. You gave it to me. I got to send it to him. David Jane says, "Don't Look Up" was awesome. I watched it on Jay's recommendation, so he liked it. Jay liked it. I think Stephanie liked it too. Tony says, "I like Spectre more than No Time to Die." Okay, hot take Tony coming through again with hot takes. Skyfunk, Pop Culture. Thank you, Nate, for the digital code. Oh, I gave him the digital code for No Time to Die. You're welcome, Pop Culture 33. Thanks for following us and subscribing. I have a complete digital copy of Bond, but he's not going to get it on physical media. He is boycotting because they won't release the IMAX scenes in the physical media.
But so, that's like that with every movie, though, right? The Bond movies are in IMAX, but they never released them. The IMAX footage.
Current movies, yeah. But he's boycotting. I stand by him. Stick with your boycott. I wasn't a fan of Black Widow, says Tony Movie Chappie, besides Florence Pugh. Trevor says Black Widow would have made more sense if it came out between Civil War and Avengers Infinity War. The Force Awakens is like a New Hope, a remake of The New Hope. Yeah, Robert, true. Ghostbusters Afterlife felt like a great tribute to Harold Ramis, I think he means, and the original Ghostbusters. That's Tony Movie agreeing with you. Pop Culture says, I got to go eat dinner with the family. I will check the replay. All right, you do that. Thanks for watching. Always.
Thanks so much.
Triborough's number 3, Ghostbusters Afterlife. His number 2, In the Heights. His number 1, Just Like You, Zack Snyder's Justice League. Jacob says, millions of people just living their lives. # Matrix Resurrections. That's a line from the movie. That is exactly what we were talking about with all the phones and crap. Exactly. Zack Snyder Justice League was my number 1. So Tony agrees with you. You got a couple people agreeing with you. They're number 1s. Zack Snyder Justice League. Still hoping we get a sequel. Maybe. You never know.
So.
Cal L. Daly. Dark Knight. The greatest grounded, realistic comic book movie that makes it great, but you might have a point. Justice League is the ultimate comic on screen. It's a good argument.
Yep.
The Green Knight. Oh, boy. The jizz on the cloth. Yes, Robert. Exactly. That's where I checked out of that movie. As soon as this guy jizzes in a rag, I was like, why am I watching this? Jacob says, no way. Yeah, it happens. This guy, Jacob says, No Way Home. No Time to Die. Many Saints of Newark. Shout out to The Sopranos. Matrix Resurrections. Ghostbusters Afterlife. Those are all the movies that he liked. What is up with the echo? Oh, maybe I have an echo again. I don't know. And Malignant is a great movie, he says.
You have an echo?
And that's it. We're all caught up. I don't know. Let me see if...
Yeah,
I have an echo again.
You do? Back. How the hell? I'll look it up. I don't know why you have an echo. That's weird.
Yeah, you don't, but I do.
Interesting.
Wanted to make my voice more potent because it doesn't have a lot of bass or power to it. So we added a little bit of echo to make me sound more impressive.
All right. So we'll do this. All right. So we'll have some fun now, right? So we're gonna give away some digital codes. All right. For Christmas, everyone that is part of the Levels of Geeks, you guys got your numbers. Those numbers again are locked in with you guys for a long time. Those are ID numbers. Patreons, you guys got extra numbers. But with that said, we're going to be giving away Smallville, the complete entire collection, season 1 through 10 of Smallville. So,
okay.
Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So let's have some fun.
Wow. Kal-El Daily says, the echo has been back for a while, apparently. I've just been sitting here just shouting at everybody with the echo.
All right. I'll look at why it is echoing for next week. I don't understand why it's echoing. That's son of a mother. Let's go. Yeah, that sucks.
By the way, I know me and Alex, we were going to do last week our bottom 5 of the year. And then we ended up not doing it. But real quick, if I'm just going to throw these out. Space Jam, A New Legacy. Absolutely bottom of the barrel dumpster juice. Lamb, absolutely hated it. A24, another swing and miss for me. The Unholy, one of the worst horror movies of the entire year. Don't Look Up, I absolutely hated it. I did not like it. I don't get why anyone likes it. And Paranormal Activity, Next of Kin. Went straight to Paramount Plus because it was not good. So that would be my bottom 5. Okay, continue.
All right, so I switched the audio feed. I don't know if it worked. Just let me know if Nate is not echoing. I think I hit a button over there. Just let me know. All right,
I'll check the YouTube. Let's see. Oh, I don't have an echo right now.
You don't?
No.
Okay, I think I figured it out. Like a big dummy. But all right, let me just switch the source because I put it as multi-track. Like a dummy. So if I switch it to that, let's see now. All right, so we're gonna go here to the ball section. I'm gonna wheel it up, and then we'll see what is the numbers. So Nate should sound good now. So just let me know if Nate does not have that echo no more. I think everything should be working fine now. So, hi. All right.
She's very excited to be here.
She's excited to give away
again
the complete set of Smallville. Okay, so he's good, no echo. So figured it out. All right, now we're good with that. Nate, let's have some fun. Yes. One lucky fan is winning 10 seasons of Smallville. He's got bass in his voice now. Good. He needs to sound like a man.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate it, Jay.
All right, here we go. So we're gonna. We got to give him a code name.
Okay, Kal-El Daily. Here's what we need you to do. We need you to pick a number. What's the base that it has to be between 1 through 35?
75.
1 through 75, and we'll tell you if it's taken. If it's taken, you pick another number. So go ahead and give us a number, 1 through 75, real quick. In the meantime, Stephanie's worst movies of the year. Good on Paper. I don't even know what that is. He's All That. Yes, terrible. Thunder Force, Lockdown, Time Is Up. What is Time Is Up? Stephanie, I've never even heard of some of those movies, so I believe you. They are probably the worst, and those are all streaming movies. So
32 is taken.
All right, 32 is taken, Kal-El. Give us another one. Yes, Jay. Kal-El is new. And, David Jane. David Jane. Yes, he's a new subscriber as well. Pick a number 1 through 75.
Yes, David Jane. You also pick one number. 24.
Right, you said 24.
24. 24 is taken.
Keep
you know what? Let's do it this way. Anything from 1 to 9. So from 1, like all the
single digit numbers?
Yeah, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 to 9, all the way to 59. So anywhere from
okay, so 1 to 37, David Jane says.
Yeah, it's like all the 37. 37. Taken. That one's taken. 24 is taken. 32 is taken.
38.
1 through 9. 38 is taken. 40 is not taken.
If anybody wants 40, 40 is available.
40,
1
60,
through 9 are all
1
available.
through 60. Let me see. 60 is not taken. 60 all the way to 70. Then whatever. All right. Kyle
43.
says 43. 43 is taken. That's Rev
He's
4K
picking
has
only-
43.
Oh, Rev already has 43.
Yep.
Is 9 open? David Jane says.
9 is taken, but 10 is not taken. You want 10?
So 1 through 8 and then 10.
No, 1 through 9 is taken.
Oh, 1 through 9 is
Yeah,
taken.
so 1 through 9, 21 to 22.
All right. How about this? How about we tell them what's available?
Like
10.
I said, let me see.
Yeah, but if you give them a range, they picked every number
Alright,
in the range.
10,
already.
10, 20, 40, 50. Those are not taken. 60
Okay,
through
look, David Jane says give him 10.
Jane. All right, so David's okay, hold on.
Look, he gave you 3 options, 50, 12, or 28. Are any of those taken?
50, he could have 50.
All right, so Kal-El, you
That's
are
50.
number 50. David, you are number 10, lucky number 10. Jacob Bernowski, he wants to know if number 66.
What David has what 10? That
Yeah.
was 10. All right, who's next? Oh, Jacob.
Kal-El's 50. Yep, Jacob says he wants 66. Is that available?
66. Actually, he could have it.
All right, he's 66. So
He could have it. There you go. All right, so everyone
You
got
guys,
their numbers.
good luck.
Good luck. I'm gonna roll this sucker. All right, little one. I'm gonna put you down for a second. Don't go crazy. All right, here you go. You can see me. There we go. All right, here we go. Good luck to everyone out there. This is for season 1 through 10. This is the big prize. Merry Christmas to everybody. Let's have fun.
All right, here we go. The balls.
And the winner is
I can't see. 60.
60.
Who could that be?
Who can that?
It better not be Kevin again. He wins every time.
Nope. Nobody. All right.
Oh, nobody. Hey,
No
roll
one
again.
won it. Here we go.
Roll it again. That was close for Jacob. He's 66. He's pretty close. All right, here we go. Ball number 2 is lucky number 13.
B13. Do we have a 13? Nope. No 13.
Oh, the suspense.
Oh
Roll it
my
again.
God, no 13. All right.
Oh
here
my
we go.
gosh. Robert said, who dat?
66.
Oh my gosh, the new guy.
Jacob has
Jacob.
won all 10 seasons of Smallville.
Holy cow.
Wow, Order 66. Congratulations, Jacob. You have won.
He went with his heart.
He went
He
with
said,
the heart.
Give me
Look at
66.
that.
And he won.
did. Oh my God.
Holy moly.
Congratulations, Jacob. You have won
Jacob.
that. All right, so let's give away some more stuff, right?
Let's give away more stuff.
Let's give away some
I
more
like it.
stuff.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
I'm on all the new people to win tonight. Let's see what happens here.
Let's see what happens. You know what? I got the Lord of the Rings box set. I haven't opened it up yet. So that's 1 through 6. Okay? I'm going to give away another big prize. I'm going to give away all the Lord of the Rings that come in that special box, whatever.
Merry
okay?
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, Jimmy's here. Jimmy, welcome. Hope you're
Yeah.
feeling better and doing well.
So here we go. I'm going to give away all the digital codes for the Lord of the Rings. All right? So here we go. So Jacob, congratulations on winning that. I'm not going to put those balls in, right? Because these already came out. I don't think.
They're eliminated.
Except Jacob's, I got to put back in, though, because
That's true, but the other two, nobody
the
has
other
those numbers
two,
anyway.
no one has those. So I'm going to put those out. All right, so here we go.
Come on, baby.
All right, so the next prize we're going to be giving away is the digital code. How do I get the DMs? Oh,
Yeah, do you follow either of us? Do you have Instagram? If you follow me, Netflix Reviews, I can send it to you. If you have Twitter, Alex is on Twitter. Levels of Geeks over on Twitter. Either way.
yeah, either
Just
way.
You tell us.
All right, so here we go. All right, so let's have some fun. We're going to give that away. So here we go.
Oh, Stephanie said you can re-roll if I happen to win. She, I guess, hates Lord of the Rings.
All right. Here
All right,
we go.
what we got here?
67.
67. It's 66 and then 67.
67. Nope. Nobody.
Nobody. Do
All
it
right.
again.
Here we go. 23.
23. Oh, I know someone got 23.
Someone got 23. Who got 23? Rev 4K.
He already has these movies.
He must have it.
These are his favorite movies of all time.
Rev has it. I mean, look, I can't give away his prize because that's what he won. So it's totally.
If
up to
he
him.
wants to donate it to somebody, he
Yeah.
can donate it on.
If he's
Rev
watching,
won it. Yeah.
If he's with us live right now, he could give it to somebody, whoever the hell he wants.
I know he works. He might be at work. I know he
might
popped
be
in
working
earlier.
Yeah. So okay. So Rev 4K wins the Lord of the Rings.
His favorite movies of all time.
Yeah. So that's funny. All right. Here we go. Let's give away some stuff. Adam's Family, Mormamushka. All right.
Oh, an classic.
Yeah. 4K.
I think I have a digital code too of Wolf of Wall Street in 4K. If anybody likes Wolf of Wall Street and doesn't have it, I have that.
Here we go.
54.
54. Pablo LaFosia. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Pablo. A Patreon.
He just came down with COVID too.
Oh no. Well,
Yeah.
this will help him feel better. He can watch the Addams Family.
All right, let me just write this down so I know who gets what.
Yeah, send Pablo, Addams Family. David, or not David, Jacob.
Right?
He is the recipient of the Smallville 10 seasons. Rev has won the Lord of the Rings that I'm sure has and will probably donate.
All right, here we go.
I mean, he ordered a 19-foot statue of Sauron. He definitely has those movies.
All right, so Jacob, Smallville, and
Come on, we got to get Triborough got to win something. Who hasn't won yet? Kevin has won twice. Kal-El, no Smallville, no Addams Family. I'm turning green.
all right.
You wouldn't like me. Oh, he's getting mad. Well,
He's
look,
getting
you only
mad.
got one ball. If you want to get more balls, you can do what some other people have done here. They joined the Patreon page. If you decide to sign up, you get extra balls. So I know Rev is part of the Patreon. Pablo, part of the Patreon. That gets you like, I think 8 or 10 balls, something
5.
like that. So 5 balls. Okay, just so you know, 5 balls.
All right, here we go. Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. I think
one?
everyone
Oh,
got
the new
Mortal
one?
Kombat because that was a Black Friday $10 jammy, right? Wasn't it? Like all right. Wasn't it?
Give it away. Whatever.
Extra ball.
Jimmy says, how do I get... Oh, Jimmy doesn't have a number? Oh,
We didn't
Jimmy.
give Jimmy a number?
Nope.
Do I have-
He was been out. He was out with
Oh
an injury.
yeah, no, he doesn't have a number.
All right, and Jacob, I just see started following me. So Alex, you can send me that code, and I'll send it to him.
Then now he's following you.
That's right. He wants
All
a
right.
prize. He
Here
earned
we
it.
go. Black Widow. And then I'm going to give the final two. Oh, you know what? Here we go.
Jimmy, say a number, and we'll
Yeah,
tell
let me
you if
get
it's available.
Jimmy. All right. You know what? This is going to be the final two giveaways. Let's do this. The final two giveaways. This is because it's Christmas. We're going to give away the Evil Dead Groovy Collection digitally.
Okay.
He picked 71. Good number. All right. We're going to give away the Evil Dead Groovy Collection. You're getting every Evil Dead plus the TV show digitally. And we're going to be giving away the Batman Long Halloween Part 1 and 2 digitally. And that's the final two prize for the Halloween special to the Halloween Christmas special.
Christmas.
Okay?
Yeah.
Let me put back all these numbers, right? I should be nice and do that. All right. All right, so here we go. We're going to start off first with the Batman Part 1 and 2. Okay?
What is this, Long Halloween?
There's the Long Halloween.
Okay.
Okay, you ready? So, winner is going to win Part 1 and 2, the Long Halloween. So, good luck to everybody.
7.
7. Who's 7? Oh, Jonathan McCoy.
Hey, Jonathan McCoy. Hey, congrats to Jonathan.
Jonathan McCoy. He gets.
Haven't seen him in a minute. Very busy man, but a patron and now a winner.
All right, Jonathan gets these. Let's put Jonathan. All right.
She don't like that.
She's like, oh no. All right,
How
here we go.
dare
Jonathan got that.
win?
All right, here we go. Hey, I can see you. I see you. All right. The big prize. This is the Evil Dead collection, except for Army of Darkness. Other than that, you're getting everything in that. So, congratulations to everyone that's winning. Here we go.
Hey, 4K Media Guy. What's up, my man? Long time no see. How you been?
Oh, wait, that was
All right, let's see who wins this, baby. Let's see who wins this, baby.
Hold on. That was too fast.
Come on, Jimmy. I want Jimmy or Kal-El or David, one of the new people who just got a number. Or Triborough.
All right, here we go.
Come on. 40.
40. Someone got 40? Nope. No one took 40.
Ooh.
Remember, I said it. I told someone to take 40.
That's true. Hey, this is suspenseful. Every time someone doesn't win, it's like,
all right,
just my
here we
nerves.
go.
Yes.
40. It's not taken.
Not taken. Here we go. That's Jimmy's favorite drink, a 40. 65. Oh, Triborough said he's in the 60s. Is this him?
66 is Jacob. 68 is Triborough.
Oh, no. 65 is no one?
65 is nobody.
Oh, my gosh. So close.
Wow.
So close.
Here we go.
$24. Uh-oh.
24. Pablo LaFrosia.
Oh my gosh, he won twice in one night.
Wow.
You know what though? I'll be honest. He has COVID. He's sick. I'm glad. Maybe this will help pick up his spirits a little bit since he's not feeling well. 4K Media Guy saying, what is the number for? 4K. So we do giveaways here. And
Tons
how
of
we
them.
do it is we have a lottery system. So what you'll do is if you are subscribed to the channel and you come and watch us, every week, we assign you a number. The number spins in there. And then whatever number comes out, if you win, you get a digital code. We've been giving them away for weeks. You could ask the people in the chat that have won. They get their codes. We gave away Smallville, all 10 seasons tonight, Evil Dead set, stuff like that. So if you want a number, I think you're already subscribed to the channel. We got to give 4K Media Guy a number. Pick a number. Oh, pick 40. Pick 40. No one has 40, and it came out. Pick 40. I'm going to give you a chance to say it yourself, but you should pick 40.
He said, baby
Cal
crying.
says baby's crying because he got cheated out of it. Well, you didn't get cheated out of it. You just didn't win.
He just didn't win.
Kevin says the codes are legit. Cal says give him 65 to 4K Media Guy. 40 is a lucky number. Awesome. He'll pick 40. Okay, 4K. Give 4K Media Guy 40.
40. Okay. All right, so
Media Guy.
again, congratulations to everyone that won tonight. Tonight we gave away over $200 worth. No, actually $400 worth of movies. We gave away the Lord of the Rings entire collection. Rep 4K won that. Congratulations. It's up to him, whoever he wants to give that to. I'll DM him. The entire Smallville collection went to Jacob. Congratulations to you. Oh my God, who else do we got? Pablo LaFrosia won the Evil Dead collection, and he won the Addams Family Mamushka. And of course, Jonathan McCoy won part 1 and 2 of the Long Halloween. Again, guys, congratulations. Merry Christmas to everyone. This is the final year for 2021. We're coming back next year. Next week.
Next week will also be next year.
Yeah, so pretty much 2022 is going to be a brand new show. It's been a blast, 2021. We took a 4-month hiatus, and we came back because this little one was born, right? Hey, say hello.
Our new mascot.
Our new mascot. Oh, she's laughing.
She's going to try to pull your beard off.
So we took a 4-month hiatus, and it's been a blast for 2021, to be honest with you. It's been fun, but I think it's gonna get even better for next year. Me and Nate has been working a lot besides the COVID. But after that, we got a lot. We got the Geekies coming up. Like I said, January 17th, the Geekies, the first annual Geekies is happening on this channel. January 17th, we already got people that are going to do the categories. They're going to review who the winner is for each category. We got 10 categories. That whole night is going to be... Yeah.
Ralph's doing best horror. Stephanie's doing best animated film. We got Rob. Robert makes the cut there in the chat. He is doing best action film. I believe Jay is doing best sequel. Jay's doing best sequel. If any of you guys want to volunteer, DM me. You will have to make a video for it, so be ready to, be able to record and everything. But we're having you guys say the nominees and the winners. It's going to be a community kind of award show. So if you're interested, hit me up.
Yeah, if you have a channel,
Triborough, hit me up.
Yeah, if you have a channel, promote your channel before, say your name, your channel, and then do the categories, and then the winner of the whatever category. I'm going to break it down. It's going to look exactly like an award ceremony. I'm working hard. Each category is going to have the breakdowns of each movie, so you get to see what it is. It's going to look fun. It's going to actually, this whole thing is going to change. We're going to change everything to an actual award ceremony. Jesus, she's yanking the crap.
She's trying to eat your beard.
Yeah. We're changing the entire outline for that one night special occasion. Me and Nate are going to be dressed up for the occasion, that one night occasion. Yeah, dressed up. He's going to be in a t-shirt tuxedo. I'm going to be dressed up. But yeah, we're going to have some fun. I'm trying to give you guys some more stuff what's happening next year. Next year, we're going to break down decades.
Yeah.
Yes. We did some Levels of Geeks.
A week.
Nate went to the Bruce Banner over there, went into his physics of how we're going to determine which movies were the best of the decades, and then we're going to have a big battle and everything with that. So, again, next year is going to be a lot of fun. Tons of giveaways. We're going to give away some more stuff.
David Jane says, special shout out to Love Face the Stripper. That's that person who keeps
Love Face the
Stripper. They're in here, this is 3 weeks in a row or something where they're always coming here saying weird stuff.
So
Nate,
it's going to be anything else for 2021 before we wrap it up?
I like Jimmy suggestion here, movie March Madness. You remember last year we did the tournament, the trivia tournament?
We did.
I think we do need to bring that back. A lot of people, and I want to see some new faces. I mean, I want to see some old faces. Jimmy, I want to see you redeem yourself.
Yeah.
But I want to see some new blood in the trivia tournament. Last year, James Perez, who's not here tonight because he's at a WWE event, he won the Rambo 4K Steelbook Best Buy box set. So we give away legit prizes for the winner of the tournament. So yes, actually, Jimmy, we will bring back the movie March Madness tournament. That was a lot of fun. Other than that, no, I'm looking forward to the Geekies. Make sure, again, go to my stories right now and every day this week to vote for the nominees and the winners for the Geekies. They're all picked by you guys. It's like a people's choice type where me and Alex are not. We came up with nominees and stuff, but we're not the only ones picking the winners. It's you guys.
Yeah, I mean, we just put the categories together that we thought fit each round, but we're gonna break that down leading up to January so you guys can see what goes where. The tournament, me and Nate are gonna start scouring for the prize. We gave away a 4K Steelbook entire collection, which came out of the Patreon's money, because that's the whole point of the Patreon. They paid for the entire set. We're gonna do the same thing this year. I don't know. It could be the Lord of the Rings, that big Middle Earth collection, maybe. Ooh. Maybe. We don't know. It could be something cooler that's coming out. Volume 2 of Columbia Pictures. I don't know.
It's on sale right now. I don't know. I don't know. Grab one.
Yeah. Look, with that said, it's gonna be an awesome prize. And it's going to be a physical prize, no digital. You guys are going to have an actual physical copy on giveaway. Other than that, guys, look, it's been a blast. I had a great time.
Where were you? Ralph said, what about the Geekies? We already said that, and we already said you're presenting the horror. Don't worry. We're setting that up. Go vote. Go to my story and vote.
Go vote.
And Robert wants to see Stephanie in the tournament. I agree. We need ladies. We had
need
no ladies last year.
Yeah, we'll fix it up. We'll have a bigger tournament. But other than that, guys, look, Merry Christmas. Again, there's a late Christmas because I had COVID. We had no show last week. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Other than that, I mean, dude, we had a great 2021. I'm looking forward to 2022. See what happens. But again, with the also with the podcast. Again, if you guys are into action movies, we have a podcast, me and Nate, called Action Movie Guys. You guys can head over to iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, search for Action Movie Guys. We're up to right now we're doing the Transporter. Tomorrow we're going to review Doomsday and Transporter 3. Those are going to be the newest podcasts for this week, Thursday and Saturday. Other than that, that's pretty much it. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, support the channel. I'm going to be doing some unboxings. I got the entire big limited edition No Time to Die Bond set that's super big, and the car is super big.
With the car.
Comes with a car? Yeah, I wish it came with the keys to the car. I wanted the Action Martin keys. Look, I think that's pretty much it, Nate. You want to say anything before we sign off?
No, I will just say thank you guys for watching as always. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for always participating in the chat. I feel like we have a really fun chat. Everybody has a good time in there and talk about movies, and I love it. So thank you for that. And check out the podcast if you don't already. I know Harrison, it was his #1 listened to podcast last year on his Spotify. Shout out to Harrison for always supporting us. Not that you guys don't, you guys all do, but and Robert and Jay, they're always there watching us record and making us laugh. Shout out to Kara for just being our mascot. She's our new mascot. We were going to paint her gold and make her the geeky, but I don't know if her mom will like it too much. And other than that, I'm just going to go get some tacos after this. So it was great.
Yeah. Tacos. Look, other than that, guys, we'll be back on next week, 9 p.m. Eastern, every Monday. Till then, I'm your host, Alex Figueroa, and that is
Nate from Netflix Reviews.
Be awesome to each other and geek out. Hey, before you go, please consider subscribing to the channel, hitting them like buttons if you enjoyed this live stream, and of course, hit those notification bells so every time we go live or video reviews drop, you guys will be notified. Till then, be awesome to